intervention. Might work out. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Yusuf. Now what can they do from here? Huge block. Playing it in. Not the best clearance. And able to close down the shot. Corner again. Well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, a disappointing throw there. Trying to open up the defence. Just needs to stay calm. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Good distribution. Abdullah. Crossing possibilities. That's a good ball. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Very effective pass. Dealt with that ball comfortably. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Promising possession, this. Taking care of business defensively here. Good idea. He just needs to remain icy cool. The threat was there, but no problems now. And no problems for her. How to play it goes. He was under a bit of pressure. And on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
And the keeper was there. She did her job. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Guest. Will he finish? Just couldn't get it through. Super tackle, and they've won possession. Chance here. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Might really be able to trouble them here. there it is, the half-time whistle, and that's going to be all for the first. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Real chance. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So back underway, 3-1 the score. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Good vision. Chance to reduce the arrears. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. The ball with Magnusson. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. And Moreira on the ball. Well cleared away. And making his move inside. Real chance. What an astonishing few minutes. From seemingly out of it, it's all square again. Can you believe it? To get tighter here. And there's the feed into the box. It might still be problematic. Oh, good work by the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, nothing comes of it. Could be a chance to break here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Decent position. And that is offside. So a half an hour remaining. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Soria. Bulut. And in the right position to read it. Fire. Possibilities in the centre. Gives it a go. And a fine stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
Bulut. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Not the pass he had in mind. Yusuf. And a very good challenge. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Job to begin with. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly Attacking options appear plentiful. Obvious offside. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And passing it well. And the cross goes in. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And how about that for a save? Could be threatening. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Bulut. Fine block. Guest. And showing fine vision. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
And he saw the situation developing. Yusuf. And forward they go, chasing the game. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Bulut. Nice switch of play.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes. They've created some great opportunities. They just need to get that goal that kills the game off.
Yusuf. Losing possession here. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well cleared away. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Trying to open them up. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? And foul it is then. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as...
sensational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Stay with us, we'll have every kick of the ball for you on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And both sets of players hoping to make progress in the league. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, it's fair to say they're in danger of being relegated. That's how bad they've been. But if they perform it...
It has to be! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Let's see about the delivery. No nonsense clearance. He's going forward well here. Impudent efforts. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Ma. And possession lost there. And defensive play to be applauded. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Ishikawa. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. And back with Kim. Good-looking move. Lopez. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Oh no. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. And on the ball, Young. Shaheen. Fruitful looking attack. A very effective challenge put in. Could be dangerous. Managed to get it out of there. Fire. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Good looking move this. What a commitment to defending. They've won back possession. Decent position. Far from a good pass. Nicely cut out. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Yusuf. A credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Perfect challenge. Ma. attack looks promising. Well, the shot more than decent. It had power, just couldn't find the target. And he's won the ball. It looks promising. Good ball to switch the play. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Chance to cross. Good movement. Well, no danger now. Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And the corner kick it is. What can they do with this one? They look for inspiration. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 40. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Big chance to get them on terms, and that's a very good parry. Well, it certainly was a bold attempt. Good to see him try his luck with the chip.
Well, it's a great attempt. Opts to lift it over the keeper, just gets a little bit too much on it.
Fish. Ishikawa. Takes the shot. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
Pounded away by the keeper. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, giving the ball away. This could be troublesome. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
A creative look about this. Safe pair of hands, did his job. takes it away. Oh no. Could cross it in here. It's still alive. Oh, can you believe this? They've forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff. It's opening up for them. Is it going to be a smart stop here? And played short. Good use of advantage. Referee let that one go. Play on. Isaacson. On advantage with them. Referee says play on. Can he get the level? Well, it might still work out for them. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Crossing opportunity. He's protecting it effectively. Oh, great defending. Could be a chance to break here. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Isaacson. And playing it through. Just letting it run over the byline. And a corner here. Yusuf. Alert defending. And he's made headway. Oh, and it brushed off the woodwork. Can you believe it?
Well, he's hit it with power, no doubt about that, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for. Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and are playing some great attacking football. They just need to get another, and that would surely wrap it up.
Stewart, opportunity here. Oh, blocked it. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Can he finish? Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Young. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Yusuf. Into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Trying his luck. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Ishikawa. Oh no. Incisive pass. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept them in it, but they have to do more going forward.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. This could be the equaliser. What late excitement. And the match is level. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Plays it back. Marvellous anticipation. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Could be. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner. can make all the difference. And that is that. Full time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. A goal-scoring success story. Already the record scorer for the club. But we know this player well enough to know there'll be no resting on laurels. Another day, another destiny. Stay with us. We'll have every kick of the ball for you on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you club's match action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. Able to skip past his man. Oh, given away. Atkins. Oh, moving it nicely. Yusuf. Long-range effort. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And now with Dennis. Devoe. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Distributing it well. Firing it in. Great defending. Will they get themselves level here? They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Now a decent position. Can he give them the advantage? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Can he find the angle? And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Getting in there to intercept. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Yusuf. Good work to regain possession. The ball with Magnusson. Magnusson. Can he play it in? Danger averted. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Devoe. Dennis. It has to be. The save was a good one. Now, how about the short corner? Close towards that far post. Save, but still a chance. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
And he's through here. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Decides to shoot. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Over it comes. And he did what he had to do defensively. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Can they take advantage? Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Guest. Well, he could run onto it here. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Perfect challenge. Moreira. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they're certainly not out of this. They've created some good chances and look threatening, but they need to...
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart! Palmed away by the keeper. Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Who can he pick out? Well, it would have been spectacular had it come off, Alas, the execution left a lot to be desired.
But it's always going to be difficult to make the right connection there. That was a difficult chance.
Might be onto something with that ball. Looking for a teammate. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. And so it is, the first half story. So back underway here into the second half. Devoe. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And that is offside. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Excellent ball over the top. Great defending. And a timely intervention. Abdoulaye. Devoe. And passing it through. Top-class defending. The ball with Magnusson. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And that is offside. Fruitful looking attack. Really committed defending. Lefebvre. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, might be. Can they put it away? Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Fire. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. Abdoulaye. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Isaacson. Fire. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Abdoulaye. And no luck keeping possession. Can they get in behind them? And after the cross, a tremendous block. And nothing comes of it. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Now in a more than decent position. Oh, it might be. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Good work to regain possession. Might lead to a chance. Will it be? Well, the post getting in the way there. Terrific piece of anticipation. Good tackle taken away. Abdullahi. Nice looking pass. And quick thinking defensively. Yusuf. Well, nicely cut out. Well, could be in hot water here. Booked already. Dos Santos. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. And the keeper taking care of the situation. And the keeper can gather. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
And it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. De Souza. Isaacson. Bayer. They did have the ball, but not anymore. Nice looking move, this. Surely! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Could be! And just over the bar. Really good effort. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well,
nerves jangling ahead of kickoff. They know it's almost do or die. We're live next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And both sets of players hoping to make progress in the league. He's in behind. He got a good palm on it. De Souza. Guest. Yusuf. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Moreira. That's a good-looking pass. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. No way through. It's got to be. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. And he's in. And fish and chips have it once again. And Alfonso. Chance to cross. And in possession, Moreira. And fish and chips have possession once more. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Can they get in behind them? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Now sending it in and clearing it away. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. In with a chance. Opportunity still there. Well, it might still work out for them. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Options in the centre. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Wilk. And Alfonso. An alert intervention. They just cannot seem to keep possession today.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
De Souza. Guest. Fire. Has a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, there to intercept. Guest. And an effective clearance. Untidy in possession. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Can they trouble the opposition this time? A fine reading of the situation. And that's an important intervention. Oh, he's through here. Must finish. Huge block. Possession regained by Fish and Chips. Fevre. Superbly read and executed. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. But it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Very effective pass. Well, fair play, he took on the shot, but he's not going to be happy with how it ended. The ball with Magnusson. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And space to exploit, maybe. Could be! He's blocked it! Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, I think they've played really well today, but unless they take one of these chances, it will count for nothing. Just look at those stats. They need to make the breakthrough and make it quickly.
And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. And it has been deemed a second bookable offence. His day is done, Stuart.
Well, if I was the coach, I'd have taken him off earlier. This always looked likely to happen.
Fire. Decent position. Not a failure by Fish and Chips to keep the ball. Guest. Oh, lovely ball. It should be. Without putting too fine a point on it, he really should have put that away.
Well, that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that, but it's a wasteful finish.
30 minutes left for play. Well, good work from Fish and Chips to win the ball back. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Isaacson. Very effective passing sequence. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Now Fish and Chips might be onto something. Gives it a go. Very much run of the mill as saves go. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. A real opening now. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Let's fly here. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Messier. Valentin. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Could be. Nicely blocked. And Alfonso. Perfect tackle. The man of the moment. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Being pressed here. Breaks down, but credit to the defence. Giving it a try. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Dangerous ball. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
In it goes! A well-taken penalty. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Just wanted to get it out of there. Yusuf. And in the end, he's run out of space. Kaya. Well-timed tackle. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And nicely parried away. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. And teammates around him. And now with Aguilar. And easily intercepted. And Moreira on the ball. Can they create something from here? Yusuf. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Moreira. The possession lost, intercepted. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, surely. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. It needs an accurate cross. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Paya. Well, showing really good width here. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. How to do it inside your own penalty area.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Now can they make something happen? A fine reading of the situation. Will he play it in? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, foul play, says the referee. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Brillant on the ball. Paya. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And a good-looking ball. No-nonsense clearance. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Day. Can he play it in? And the snuffing out of the cross there. And the defensive intervention there. Dos Santos. Yusuf. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Well, it would have delighted the fans had it gone in. Abdelaziz. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. The ball with Magnusson. Decent position. Read it well. Paris. Abdelaziz. Aguilar. Read it superbly to take back possession. Abdelaziz. Well, beating his opponent. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Will they get themselves level here? Surely. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Abdelaziz. A super tackle and they've won possession. This looks promising. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance. Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you?
Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Oh, great vision. And a confident clearance. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Need to get back quickly here. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Isaacson. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Struggling to hold on to the ball. Oh, he's through here. And just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
Abdelaziz. And now with Aguilar. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Isaacson. Day. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? A disappointing end to the move. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, he's lost it. Day. The ball with Magnusson. And a chance to whip it in here. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. He's blocked it. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. And dealing with the danger. An important interception. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Yusuf. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. It might be. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of
to focus on this man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Real chance. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And there's the delivery. Not the best clearance. Magnificent defending. This could be troublesome. Can he put it in? Oh, that is a superb save. Ishikawa. Yamada. Mack. Musa. Pretty simple for the keeper. Bayer. And space to cross it. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Well, full marks for trying, but he couldn't quite get it on the target. Mack. Using space on the opposite flank now. How about the cross? Well, not cleared away completely. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Yusuf. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And the emphasis is on creativity. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Musa. Hashimoto. Working so hard to win back possession. That's a good-looking pass. Well, might be. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Well, this could really help the cause. Isaacson. And a good tackle. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Well, she got herself into a pickle, but all's well that ends well.
Well, she's going to be very relieved about that because it was a really poor bit of play from her.
Giving the ball away. And here's Dos Santos. Good through ball. Possession given away, unfortunately. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Danger here. Opportunity to take the lead. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Mack. And losing possession. There's the cut back. Just the clearance that was called for. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
The concern seems to be in the foot area, because in that last challenge he got trodden on. So...
Oh, they might score! Oh, it's a super save!
Well, he always looked in control of the situation. That's a top-class save.
Ball's gone. And teammates around him. He fancies it. Oh, great block. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Must take the lead here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And nicely over the top. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Abbott. And there it is. We've reached the halfway mark here at Loftus Road. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Isaacson. Paya. Well, no way through. Good bit of closing down. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
Oh, moving it nicely. Chance to take the lead. And he put it in. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And a throw-in it's going to be. Paya. Yusuf. Intercepted effortlessly. Mack. Might work out. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Guest. Well, they couldn't keep possession. And room now out on the flank. Interception to snuff out the danger. Hashimoto. De Souza. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, this could really help the cause. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Untidy in possession. Isaacson. In with a chance. Oh, chipping it. Oh, football finish, and it's very best. You can't argue with that finish. Takes on the shot. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And over comes the corner. Oh, disappointing clearance. And the move breaks down. Went in strongly to win the ball. Could be dangerous. On the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And the short option preferred. And a decent delivery. And the danger is averted. A real opening now. And quick thinking defensively. Advantage played. And threading it through. Could be dangerous. Timely intervention. Fire. They couldn't maintain possession. And they do like to press whenever they can. Fire. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. But they dealt with the threat posed. Yilmaz. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
Yusuf. Real chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Fire. And so into the final 5 minutes. Moreira. Electing to shoot. And that was travelling, but off the bar in the end.
Well, he's hit it so well, but just a fraction too high.
Getting in there to intercept. Good-looking move. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
You're absolutely...
know it won't be easy, but it comes down to this. Win the game and book for themselves a place in the promotion match. The players are well and truly up for it. It's coming up on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, a win here and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need to keep their nerve and put in a decent performance.
Take it away. Oh, he's through here. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Good distribution. Well, possibilities in the centre. And the problem not completely solved. And the goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long. Fire. And in possession, Moreira. It's Arsenal's turn now. Oh, that's splendid play. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Options in the centre. A decisive clearance it was. Excellent vision. Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Opportunity. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, a textbook interception. That's a lovely ball. And a good-looking ball. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
Bulut. Well, nicely cut out. And in possession, Moreira. Well, space if he goes inside. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Has a go. Blocking it. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And slipped through beautifully. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, that is what they didn't need to lose a player in this fashion.
Well, what can you say about that? What was going through his mind?
And executed. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Must be. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. What a vital intervention. Cabral. Couldn't hang on to it. Isaacson. And nicely parried away. They've regained possession.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Yes, the chances just keep on coming. No stopping them, apparently. Read it superbly to take back possession. Al-Shahrani. Decent-looking pass. Arsenal have possession again. Dangerous looking attack. Marvellous anticipation. A very effective challenge put in. Well, this could really help the cause. Cross fired over. Not away completely. Ball retention so important. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Yet dispatched, seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, a good tackle. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Deserves credit for winning. can be no denying it. This is crunch time. The first promotion match and no margin for error. The players have simply got to get it right out there on the pitch. Keep it right here for live coverage on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And a new experience for them as they make their promotion match debut. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Yeah, it's certainly a big game today. Up to now, they've been really good. Can they just go that little bit further and put in an excellent performance here?
Isaacson. Guest. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But timely defending when it mattered. Abdu. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Guest. High-quality defending. David. Now here's Fisher. Abdu. Well, great read there to intercept. David. Abdu. Spot on with that challenge. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, she's done superbly there to stifle the attack. Danger here as he runs at them. But really sticking to their task defensively. To close down the shot. Fruitful looking attack. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say it has been coming. And Fisher. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Oh, that's splendid play. Really good challenge. Guest. Moving it forward, and the cross into the middle. Will it happen this time? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Oh, danger here. And he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. And in possession, Moreira. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Looks more than decent. Opportunity. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, a corner kick it is. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. On to Leon. And the decision is one of offside here. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Yusuf. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Possibilities inside the box. Oh, great defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he drills it in. It's a neat move. Oh, genuine chance. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Yusuf. Space on the flank. But they dealt with the threat posed. That's a good pass. Now what can they do from here? Huge block. Oh, might be. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
And the flag has gone up. Offside. And a chance to whip it in here. And that will be a corner.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Managed to get it out of there. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Opportunity it is. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Well, gifting away possession. The first half here comes to an end. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. All hands on deck. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. 3 goals without reply. Magnuson. Yusuf. Well, did well to win the ball back. Good through ball. He cuts it back. Oh, they have it again. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Fisher. Martin. And it's played into the centre. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Going short. Will it happen for them? Has eyes for goal! Blocking it. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Yusuf. No, high quality defending. And into the last 30 minutes now. It's opening up for them. And the shot. Possession changing hands. She has teammates around her. A good vision there. Targets available. Cross comes in. And it's come off the keeper. In it goes! And the second time of... They have strained every sinew in an effort just to get to this match. Here they are now with promotion on the line, and they're determined to put everything into it. How will they fare? Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if everything falls into place today, we'll be talking about promotion. Stuart, your expectations? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And passing it well. And possession lost, intercepted. Keeper compelled to clatter it clear. Ahmad. He takes aim. Oh, great block. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Who can he pick out? He'll struggle to get it away properly. This looks promising. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. A chance maybe from the wide position. Promising looking ball. And a final stop to turn the ball away.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
That's a good pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Now, options are plenty. Crossed into the penalty area. Smuggled away. Oh, genuine chance. And a very good challenge. Yusuf. Spot on with that tackle. Ahmad. And cleared away. Dangerous looking attack. Can he put them ahead? Oh, a tremendous block. Well, that's really disciplined defending. Flag raised for offside. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. He's compelled to kick it clear. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Can he put them in front? Unable to get a body in the way. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Oh, great piece of individual skill, but stat defending when it mattered. To think about with bodies around it. He must finish! A high degree of difficulty with that sort of attempt.
Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and well, that's the result.
Could be troublesome. Will it be? Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
Decent position. Still looking for space. And stopping the danger. Well, that one has promise. Can he do it to take the lead? Not a surefire goal. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Fire. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Promising pass. Opportunity. And it must be. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. 1-0 then. Gao. Ahmad. Promising move. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. They didn't clear the wall. Pressing like that will help the cause. Played over. And putting paid to the danger. Oh, he's gone for goal. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Bullock. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Got to have a go here. Body on the line. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Day. Electing to shoot. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. It might be on for them. Oh, chance perhaps. And still danger here. And that is offside. Fire. The verdict is offside here. And cutting it out. Spot on with that challenge. Crossing possibilities. Well, he took care of it defensively. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. That's a good ball. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
30 minutes to go then. Unable to keep the ball that time. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And he's broken free. A smart stop here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Chance to cross. A deft clearance. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Beautifully weighted ball. Real chance. And pushed away to safety. A bit short with the clearance. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And he has options available. And in possession, Moreira. Day. Will it happen for them? An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Distributing it well. Giving the ball away. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And he takes on the shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. Bullock. Putting all their energies into winning back possession. looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Played over. Well, it still could be dangerous. Fire. No-nonsense clearance. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? He must finish! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Did well to win the ball back. Ahmad. The cross is on. Well cleared away. And defensive play to be applauded. Isaacson. His fate lies with the referee who booked him earlier. And his race is run.
Yeah, he just lost his discipline there. That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Really nice ball. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
And there goes the final whistle. The celebrations can begin in earnest now. Promotion assured.
Well, what a great achievement this is. You can just sense the relief out there.
Ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Live coverage coming your way next here on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
They look as though they want to make this move count, but timely defending when it mattered. A real opening now, and the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Clearance needed to be better. Long way out. Well, no damage done. And beating the defender. Now veering in field.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. And quick thinking defensively. Now what can they do from here? And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Fire. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, it wasn't the best of touches, and she couldn't keep it in play, so a throw in here. And threading it through, and just has to remain calm. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Oh, that's splendid play. Day. They couldn't maintain possession. Kai. Really clever pressing. Options in the centre. And he was in the right place to intercept. Fire. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Making progress. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. De Souza. Fire. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And foul it is then. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Determined defending. Trying to open up the defence. Araujo. Now with Rivera. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Yusuf. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. nicely over the top.